first, our special investigation here in 8 p.m. Prime Special. Suddenly, 1984 is certainly back in the spotlight. 23 years later, victims of riots in Delhi are wondering if their hope for justice is now being heard. Just a few days after the High Court ordered the CBI to reinvestigate charges made by one witness against Congress leader Jagdish Titler, CNN-IBN has tracked down another witness, and his chilling testimony will shock you. We will be joined by several guests on the show. We are going to show you that testimony in just a bit. But first, Jagdish Titler himself will also join us.
Well, I'm here with the politician who's in the eye of a gathering storm, the former Union Minister and Congress MP Jagdish Titler. Does he really have blood on his hands in the 1984 Anti-Sikh Riots? What will the latest revelations now suggest? Mr. Titler will join us in a moment.
Our editor-in-chief Rajiv Sardesai there. We're also going to be talking to H.S. Pulka, the Council for Riot Victims, and Ved Marwa. He was the Additional Commissioner of Police at the time of the riots and headed one of the first inquiries into those riots. Before we bring you the eyewitnesses' testimony that we're breaking here on CNN-IBN tonight, is there reason to hope that the wounds of the families of 3,000 people killed in those anti-Sikh riots will be allowed to heal? 10 investigative commissions, 13 convictions, and an apology from the Prime Minister haven't done that yet. Samkhya Edamaruku traces all that happened since that fateful day in October 1984.
October 31, 1984. Indira Gandhi was shot dead by two of her Sikh security guards. What followed next was the brutal killing of more than 3,000 Sikh men, women and children, allegedly by Congress hoodlums. In Delhi alone, 2,733 Sikhs were burned alive and butchered. For 3 days and nights, the killings continued. A commission headed by Ved Marwa, Additional Commissioner of Police, was the first to be appointed in November 1984 to investigate the program. Marwa Commission gave way to the Misra Commission in 1985. The commission investigated whether the riots were organized or not. Simultaneously, the Dhilo Committee recommended measures for the rehabilitation of the victims. By 1986, Justice Misra submitted his report along with recommendations to set up 3 more commissions. Kapoor Mittal Commission inquired the role of the police in the riots. Ahuja Committee ascertained the total number of killings in the national capital, while Jain Banerjee Committee recommended registration of cases. The Jain Banerjee Committee and the successive Poti Rosha Committee recommended registration of cases against Sajjan Kumar in 1987 and 1990. Jagdish Titler's involvement in the anti-Sikh riots was for the first time ascertained by Rosha Committee's successor Jain Agarwal Commission in 1990. Titler's role in engineering the 1984 riots was confirmed by the following Narula Committee in 1993. The biggest blow to Titler came in 2004 in the form of Nanavati Commission. The report said there was credible evidence against Jagdish Titler that he very probably had a hand in organizing attacks on Sikhs and recommended the government to take further action. It finally led to Titler resigning from the Union Cabinet in 2005. India's Central Bureau of Investigation closed all cases against Jagdish Titler in November 2007 in the absence of any proof against him. But after CNN-IBN traced Jasbir Singh, a key eyewitness against Titler, Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate of a Delhi court asked the CBI to reopen all cases against Titler. In New Delhi, Samkhya Edamaruku.